What's poppin'? How you doing? The fuck is up? Let me fix this shit. I'm not playing with y'all today. I've been gone for a while. I've been gone for a little while. But I'm back. And hopefully even though it's only been like 9 days and I've been pretty consistent. I started dropping about a month ago, so I'm pretty good. As I was saying, I've been pretty consistent on, for the most part. What's the word though? I'm back with it. Not to be redundant, but again, it's been a little while, so let's get into it. Ain't no time to waste. We making these a little faster. I ain't yapping as much. I'm yap. But I ain't yapping as much. We bringing it down a little bit. Them videos be long as hell, don't they? So February, shit came and went. 2025 is on a mission to be over. Why does it feel like as you get older, the years just get faster and faster? It used to feel like years felt like a fucking year instead of 6 months. February is almost over the shit. I'm recording this on Monday the 24th. It's about to be over on the 28th. On Friday, basically. Saturday is March 1st. What the fuck is going on? I'm not tripping though, because all this snow, ice, slushy shit that's been going on, I'm not fucking with it. If you Northeast, Midwest, North, all that shit, anyone who's really been affected by all this bullshit this winter, at least in Ohio, has been one of the worst in a long ass fucking time. Like, snow, ice, cold as fuck, cool, it's doing the normal, fucking climate change shit. It being a little warm, whatever, boom, ice again, snow, slush. I slip at least 3 times a day, minimum. I don't fall though. I go by the goddamn TI rule from ATL. You might slip a little bit, stumble, but you don't fall. I have not busted my ass, knock on wood. Knock on motherfucking wood. I'm not trying to bust my ass, because taking a spill on ice is a different type of spill. That's a true spill. Especially, I remember one time I was at my big brother's crib. I think I was helping him move some shit or whatever, and I was waiting, and there was like this little ice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm younger, so I'm bored, so I'm just like stepping on it, and then but I'm like playing like I'm being risky, like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna slip, man. Yeah. And then I jumped a little too high. I got a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? I got a little too high. I got too much air. Came back down. I hate the cartoon slip. Both heels. Both heels. Smack that motherfucker ice. I was like, okay, yeah, not to be put. That's a different type of spill. For real. So if you've been out here dealing with this shit, even though it's going fast, you can't trip. We just gotta hope the spring and the summer just slow down. When they get warm, when they get to that feel good weather, we just gotta hope it, you know what I'm saying? At that point in time, hopefully everything get right. But February was a decent month. Let's talk about some things. February had some decent movies. I seen 2 movies. One was okay, which was Hard Eyes. It was the horror movie by the directors or writers or whatever, somebody involved with the Scream franchise, the newer versions. And it was alright. Like, it was nothing crazy. It was kind of generic, to be honest. Had I think it's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son in there. Also the dude from the Scream movies, he was decent. The lead girl was it didn't have no punch to it, for real. And it had a comedic element to it. That's what it was leaning into. It was trying to be more funny, but it was okay. I see, maybe if they would have put a little more something, better kills, better character of a killer. The Hard Eyes killer was super generic, especially the way they did the ending. Not gonna spoil that. I'm gonna spoil some here in a second, but not that. That was whatever. Cool little date night movie. Go see it if you and the person you try to, you know what I'm saying, court, or your girlfriend, wife, whatever. That's a nice little, you know what I'm saying, they like horror movies. Cool, not too serious. But to the other movie that I was pressed to see and went and talked about it on a few other videos, that Captain America Brave New World. I really liked it. Like, even though I think it was just a good movie, like it wasn't a phenomenal movie, but I really liked it because it went above my expectations for one. I did not think that movie was going to be that quality of action packed. Like, I knew it's a Captain America movie, but they was really getting into it though, like dead ass. Like the beginning scene, Clarence stupid ass Captain American grabbed a goddamn cinder block and was bashing bro with it. I will be spoiling, so hey, by the way, yeah, BT dubs. BT fucking dubs. I'm going to spoil some shit in a second. Not in a moment. Everything I'm talking about is just like, whatever, some action scenes. If you don't want to hear nothing about it, then I suggest you just move for probably like 4 minutes from this point. Because we ain't going to be here too long. But go 4 minutes, Avant style, 4 minutes from this point, and you should be cool. But anyways, so he was getting to it with the action. He was whooping his ass with the cinder block. They introduced the new Falcon, since he's the new Captain America. They got him a new Falcon. He is a cool character. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But he kind of had like younger bridge, I feel like. Also, kind of like that, not comedic relief, but he was kind of basically the comedic relief for this movie. Most of the characters were serious. Like, Anthony Mackie had his times where he was like, you know, giving his like whippiness and doing jokes and shit. I'm gonna cut that out. So let me just restart from the top. There were moments where he was being kind of that, like, you know, slapstick, give you a little joke here, give you a little joke there, little quirky response, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know how that shit be with his character as Falcon. I wish they would have got more into like kind of his, like when he did the whole aliens, androids, and wizards thing with Bucky in the series. I wish they did something like that, kind of wise with his character, just to kind of like, because I feel like he excels at that. That shit funny when he get into that kind of like random lore bag. But yeah, for the most part, again, he was getting to it with the action. Again, the fight scenes, the wings though, he was going crazy, and he got some. This is a spoiler a little bit, so let me get a second. He got some goddamn vibranium wings from the Wakandans, and it got the same kind of kinetic energy pulse that T'Challa's suit had. So he was going crazy with that shit, and then because at the end scene when he was fighting the Red Hulk, and he was cutting him up, and he put the wing in there, and then he was getting his ass whooped and had all that shit. Boy, that shit was hard. And that's one thing I kept saying in the movie. It kept leaning over to my nigga Tag, like, hey, bro, that shit was hard. That shit was hard. They had some quality actors in the movie. Some quality actors. I can't remember the dude's name from Breaking Bad. The always evil nigga. He was in The Boys too. Evil in there too. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll put his face and name on the screen here, but they was going crazy, bro. They was going crazy. I really enjoyed it. It was solid. Start off the year right. You know, get the new Marvel kind of, all right, everybody, this is what we doing. We about to really get into it. They mentioned the Avengers, starting that up from the top. The post-credit scene was a little weird. I'm not sure like what the hell they was talking about. I gotta look into some lore about it and some videos breaking it down. But for the most part, solid action, decent story, good characters. Not the CG was pretty decent. There were some times where it was a little choppy, but for the most part, pretty good CG and great acting for the most part as well. I mean, it had legends in there all through, so I can't complain about it. It definitely exceeded my expectations going into it. I didn't have low expectations, but I was kind of at like mid-bar because a lot of people was kind of shitting on it too, talking about it was bad. So, but I enjoyed it. Now, coming up next is the Thunderbolts and then the Fantastic Four. I don't know how to feel about the Thunderbolts. the vibe is giving me, I don't know how to take it. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be like something that's just kind of like a filler, feels like. Some people say that's how Captain America felt. I don't think so. I feel like when it comes to the big dogs like that, it's hard to consider that filler for me, especially in this era. Maybe when it was first starting, but in this era, hell no. But actually, no Cap movies really was ever really felt like filler. The first one had, that was the introduction of Cap, and then the second one was Winter Soldier, and then the third one was fucking Civil War. So hell no, I can't agree with that. Actually, now I think about it. But yeah. So I don't know how to feel about the Thunderbolts. It's like a ragtag group of people, and it's like a bunch of people that, do we really give a fuck about y'all? So if you put a bunch of people that we don't give a fuck about in a group, are we gonna give a fuck about the group? Is the math in here? Is the logic being logical? I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work out. I don't know if you're gonna do that. Now, people, again, I fuck with Taskmaster. The Red Guardian is cool. Widow's sister is cool. Kate Bishop, I think, is Kate Bishop in it? I think Kate Bishop's in it, right? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. But I feel like the group is cool, or it's the bitch from Ant-Man I'm thinking of, not Kate Bishop. The group is cool, and I feel it's gonna be good action, similar to Captain America, but I don't know where is this group gonna play a big part in the Avenger saga, in the fight against Doom, and all of that. I don't. It's just putting the Thunderbolts here at this time is interesting to me. So I don't know. This turned into a Marvel video. Fuck. Like a motherfucker, this turned into a Marvel video. But Fantastic Four, I feel like it's hard to fuck this one up. Now, I know in the previous iteration, they fucked it up bad. Like, boom, bad, shit's turd, it's bad. I understand it. But, with this one, the anticipation is high. The trailers are received well. It looks good. I think unless they throw some bullshit in this movie completely sideways, and it's just obviously being ignorant and an asshole, and just like, fuck it, we gonna ruin this. It's hard to ruin the Fantastic Four in this age with this much anticipation, and we already see how it looks. So past the eye test, so it's hard to fuck this one up, man. Come on, if you fuck this one up, it has to be intentional at this point. You just don't fuck with the Fantastic Four. So it's gonna be good, but that was for the movies. I can't wait for the upcoming slate. March and April got some good shit coming too. But what else did February have to offer? A lot of basketball shit we already touched on. That was probably the craziest February, and one of the craziest Februaries in NBA history for sure. A lot of up and down moments, a lot of memorable moments. Hey, they got eyes on them. According to them, I don't know how necessarily drastic it is when they say the ratings are down. I know they say it's down a lot, but I think I don't think the relevancy of the NBA is down though. So, but they did what they did because they had big motherfuckers talking all February. But yeah, so we through the month. So now we looking forward into the new shit that's coming. Solo Leveling's been fucking wigging out. Invincible's been great. I caught up on all that shit, so yeah. Actually, I need to watch the newest episode of Solo Leveling. Hey man, watch that shit. If you're not into anime, I understand. Diamond been going crazy too. I need to catch up. Motherfuckers can't relax, spoiling everything. Dragon Ball, Diamond. But man, that Solo Leveling been going crazy. That shit been going so crazy. Please watch it. It's very easy for new viewers too, I feel like. It ain't a lot of the weird shit. It ain't a complicated story. It's pretty relatable, in my opinion. When I say relatable, I mean like in a sense of most people can get behind a character like that. Not necessarily because it gets to a point where okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on. He's wicked. But it's just the whole grind aspect, You know, finding someone who was this, got a chance to be this, and took it and ran with it. You know, just solid story. Video game aspect as well. So I know gaming is more popular than it's ever been. So if you like those aspects, just give it a chance. I feel like it's a... And if you like horror, it got some shit in there too for a... There's a couple scenes in the show where niggas is getting fucked up real bad. Real bad. Getting folded up. But that was that. Oh, news on a new Avatar. And they been shitting on my bitch Korra. I'm a big Avatar fan. Avatar The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. And the new series that's eventually gonna be coming out. I'm gonna watch it. They been shitting on my bitch though. I don't know how many people are Avatar fans, but on Twitter they've been going crazy. Stop disrespecting Korra. Y'all wicked. And then they saying, oh, the world doesn't look at the Avatar as, okay, we gonna see exactly what happened. But Korra was putting in pain. You can say whatever the fuck you want. She was putting in true life motherfucking pain. Korra, if you never watched Legend of Korra, it's the continuation from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Watch that shit. It's gas. A lot of people hate Korra. Don't let them and shit on the show. Don't let them do it. The show is fire. I'm telling you, it's absolute gas. But also with March coming up, or through February, I know the cold can be very, very, very depressing. You know what I'm saying? With all this, even if you're in the warmer months or the warmer months, the warmer places of the country, a lot of people, it's still colder than normal. So that can, again, just being indoors, dealing with cold, and this environment sometimes could be depressing. So make sure your mental health is cool. Make sure you're keeping yourself healthy. Your mental health is cool. Make sure you're keeping yourself healthy. I think I can't speak today. And making sure you're good to go. There is another few things I'm gonna talk about. I'm like, condense that, flip it. Court of Gold on Netflix. I'm gonna go back to this. Oh, and also, we on basketball, so my dog, he out for the season. It's cool. He young. We don't got really no merit left. My nigga Wemby. So, merit left in the season. So, sitting down, something wrong with his shoulder, get it healed up. Next season, we gonna be a problem. We gonna do something. Hopefully, we do some free agency. You know, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them Spurs. But, Court of Gold on Netflix was absolutely fire. It was about the 2024 men's U.S. Well, not just, it's U.S., Serbia, France, and Canada. And it's focusing on all four. It's primarily the U.S., but it goes into the locker rooms with Serbia, Canada, and France, and you're learning more about the players, the history of their country's basketball national team program. And all of that. It's gas. And they just breaking it down. And then, like, they talk about Steph Curry moment, KD, how it formed. And it's just like, it's giving you, like, on-court dialogue and coaches dialogue. And it's just absolute fire. Shout out to Netflix Sports. Y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing with these sports docs. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas is not missing receiver, starting five, the quarterback, QB1, I think the quarterback 1-2. Last Dance. I'm pretty sure there's tons of other ones I haven't seen. Y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing. Kudos. No cap. Start doing wrestling documentaries too, since y'all got Raw on Netflix. WrestleMania coming up for those, you know. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Just make sure y'all taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, all that good shit. The cold is hard to get through. You know, hardships always come with cold. I mean, you gonna go through hardships regardless, but cold is some shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you in those colder spots, and this goes out to everybody, but that seasonal depression really sets in for those who deal with the snow and the cold and things change. You can't, if you're a very active person, it really kind of can take that away, or you like just be outside, it just takes it away. So, just understand that this is a hard time, but we get into the warmer months. Again, it gets fucking darker earlier as well, but we almost through that. So everything is about to go into that, be getting back into the warm months. So this is a quick one today. I just wanted to get back and talk to y'all. So appreciate everyone supporting. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. We trying to get to the road to 100 subs. So let's keep grinding. Be on the lookout for another video I will be dropping. You're not just getting one today. Well, you're not just getting this one. So you'll be getting this and something else as well. So be on the lookout. It's for my football fans. So yeah, y'all have a good one.